Okay, going into the office for week 8, another group challenge. This time, we've got to try and build Facebook from scratch. And we've even got to learn all the technologies before we can even get started on designing and building it.
Now let's have a look what they want us to do. So existing features, already possible for a user to sign up, sign in, sign out, and view a list of posts. Now we've been looking at this as a group, and to be honest, it is set up like that. However, the interface for that is not quite what you'd expect just yet. Okay, there is no user styling, just elements on the page. In our group, 2 of us have had some interaction with React, maybe a little bit, but otherwise we've got the full MERN stack, so we've got to try and figure out from scratch. MongoDB for our database, Express for the routing that we've got, and also React, this library that helps you to produce elements on the page. Let me lead you through what we've got here. An API running in the background, and we've also now got the front-end server working. But this is 2 separate things we've got to get working at the same time. So joe@test.com, let's say password and submit. Right, that forwarded us to login. Let's take a look at that. So what did I do? joe@test.com. What's different than before is that now we've got local storage that will come in. So at the moment we've got nothing stored there. Password. You can see there we've got a token put in. Now at the moment you can see we've got no posts. We don't currently have that set up because we have no post form. One group is working on that at the moment. We need to jump into Postman here to see how we can do that. So I'm going to create a user first of all. Now the way this works, we've got a post request to /users on the API. That is where we need to send this, and it goes in JSON, so I need to update that to be a JSON request. Let's click send, see what we get. Message OK, so we've got a good message there. So if we go back to the database, we've got a few people in there. So we had my test one we did earlier, and we've also got person. Next up, let's create a token. So now we're using the person there. I do need to make sure I keep that as JSON. Person, email, password, let's send that. So we've got a token. I want to make sure that I'm using that token correctly. And now we can create a post. Bearer token. And so in the body, we're sending as JSON. Let's see. Brilliant, so that works. So message OK token. So let's take a look in the database. Now, if we click on posts, we've actually got a post. Let's take a look and actually sign in. Person@test.com, and we had 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So that was where we first got to as a group. So we can now actually see a post accessing that way. And again, you can see the token going on. Things that we've got on the horizon, I'll show you. So across retros, but let's show you our board here. We've set ourselves tasks to complete for each day. But let's see, the task that I'm currently working on is here. So I'm trying to gauge, do posts as a user. I can find out further information about the posts. So I could try and show you where we've got to with that. So let's log in. Now you can see that we've updated a little bit here. Notice said that that person was created 4 minutes ago, and we've now began to work on having avatars that come up on the page. Notice also we've achieved that not only is there a token that gets stored now, but there is also a user ID so that we can identify who the person is. Quite pleased with that so far.
Okay, lots more learning to do, lots more features to build. See you next week where you're going to see how we got on building our MVP. See you then. Bye.